Alright, so we're gonna be talking about the Philippine Declaration of Independence. Let's start. Way back when, in an undated time, President Emilio Aguinaldo thought it would be best to declare independence to inspire people to fight the Spaniards and lead foreign countries to recognize the independence of the Philippines. However, his still unofficial advisor by that time, Apolinario Mabini, didn't agree to this because he thought they should work on the government first, make it more stable and competent, but whatever. On June 5, Aguinaldo issued a decree setting aside June 12 as the day of the proclamation and commissioned Julian Felipe to compose a piece that will be played during the ceremony. By June 11, Felipe already had a draft that he showed to Aguinaldo, and upon hearing it played on the piano, Aguinaldo and the other revolutionary leaders adopted it as the official march of the Philippines. The title of the piece was then changed from Marcha Filipina Magdalo to Marcha Nacional Filipina. Aguinaldo also had the national flag made back when he was still in Hong Kong by Marcela Agoncillo, assisted by Lorenza Agoncillo and Delfina Herbosa. The flag will be hoisted for the first time during the ceremony. Now, back to the declaration itself. First of all, it wasn't a speech, but a written document. Aguinaldo asked one of his advisors, Ambrosio Reanzares Bautista, to draft the declaration and then read it to the public. The Philippine Declaration was signed by 98 people, including an American Army officer named Colonel Johnson who witnessed the proclamation. However, it was promulgated in August 1 when many towns had already been organized under the rules laid down by the dictatorial government. The image we are often presented with regarding the declaration was of a festive scene in which Aguinaldo is enthusiastically waving the flag from his mansion's window as a roaring crowd cheers on. Turns out, we were wrong. Although some parts of it may be right, a brief eyewitness account written by an American journalist named Turmbull White contradicts details from what we thought we knew about June 12, 1898. One part reads, delegates from the 8 provinces of Luzon Island were present to represent Filipinos of those districts. Nearly 1,000 insurgent soldiers were drawn up in long columns near the old church, and the presence of these added a touch of military impressiveness to the scene. A stand had been erected from which the different addresses were made, and prominent leaders of the movement were on hand to add necessary oratory to the occasion. Those 3 sentences alone already say so much on what really happened during the ceremony, moving the setting actually near the old church and not in Aguinaldo's home. And where is Aguinaldo during all this? The answer lies again in White's account. Their general was not present at the time. It was not considered wise to expose him to the possibility of being assassinated, and so he remained in his headquarters in Cavite. Well, right, that makes sense. So this really might be a closer approximation of the ceremony, and not this, whatever the hell it came from. That's all. Bye.